Good evening, my name is Adam Arwood. They call me the Zotmeister. Welcome back to Warlord Wednesday. My apologies for the late start. I had so many technical issues. My thanks to those of you here in chat who have been trying to help me through this and your patience waiting for me. I greatly appreciate that. So, without much further ado, it is time to return to Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution for the second and final week. I can assure you, it will be over tonight. I do not need to let the intro play again. Just making sure that the sound is still going through. Everything looks okay. Okay, I think we can move on. It's extremely rare that I load a save file in this game for any purpose. Here we go. I don't know precisely how long it's going to take to finish, as I'm still, being expository and all, but even with the delay that has happened, I should still be able to finish it tonight. Okay. That is not a title that I think I will be assuming at any point soon, because, I don't consider myself the best at those games. I really don't. Tactical role-playing games, on the other hand, well, obviously I have to re-earn that title. Okay. Briefly reacquainting myself with the lay of the land here. Atlantis has not been found. It's probably here-ish somewhere. I will look for it. Got the Americans down here. I have Detroit, which I flipped from them. Tonight they call him the Bouncer. I need to play that on stream at some point. Some way, somewhen, somehow. It'll happen. I have my capital of Madrid, Valencia here. I did have a boat. It sank. Very unfortunate. Bad luck there. Paris and Avignon, French there. Okay. I got contact with the Greeks at one point. Here they are. And judging by the color of that green, I'm guessing that's the Russians? But I haven't actually run across them yet. Currently at war with both the Americans and the French. Searching engineering. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 turns. Getting gold. Alright. If I recall correctly, this city's relatively... yeah, it has no trade at all, as of yet. Working on walls, because... war. Valencia... producing gold right now. And I am letting... yeah, they have a great... they have several great people in there. One of which is an explorer. And my capital has the library. 2 vendors. I actually can't work the other tiles right now. The only city that could rush by the walls is the one I don't need to rush by them at. So, yeah. Looks like I'm just ending turn for now. What units do I have? A stealth warrior army in here. The one, huh? First horseman army guarding them, and an archer army in there. Yeah, I'm better on defense here. Than the turn. Hey, I called that one! There she is. Oh, that was a good one, Courtier. That was a good one. Yes, we can indeed have peace. I'm fine with that. Whatever reason, I'm more worried about Madrid than I am Detroit. Actually, there are plenty of reasons, and they're all pretty obvious. It looks like you retreated from there, so let me go ahead and work on food. Spot once more. There is a great builder in Avignon? Are you kidding me? Well, looks like I am going to be training another spy. Walls first. And the Russians are now a democracy. Oh my word. I feel like I'm falling behind. Legion army. Better off going on the offense against them. Come on! Alright. Man! They're getting scary! Okay, I can work all those tiles now. I feel like I don't have a choice. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those walls. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to train in here is a spy. Because that prize is just way too good. Just way too good. I will typically not settle great builders. I will go ahead and cash them in to get an immediate great wonder. Wonder of the world. That is what you do with a great builder. If you settle it in a city, buildings are half cost in that city. Which is actually extremely nice. Buildings are very expensive in this game. If you cash them in, they immediately finish production on whatever it is that you're building. So, yeah. That includes wonders. So that is what I will typically do with them. Any wonder other than the 2 that win you the game, anyway. It will not let you do that with the World Bank or the United Nations, but anything else... And I think spaceship parts might be immune to that as well. But literally anything else that you're building, they will give it to you in a single turn. And, yeah... There are some wonderful things I could build that way. Most notably the East India Company. Well worth it. Well worth it. Of course, I'm also going to need to get some offensive units going, but the walls will help tremendously. Okay, so now that I have contact with everybody, all these bars are filled in with their proper colors. Looks like I'm technologically tied with the French and ahead of the Americans, but the other two civs are ahead right now. I want to change that as quickly as possible. That bodes well, though. I'm tied with the French for cultural milestones. Okay, I've got engineering. Build aqueducts in the Taj Mahal, and I was not first to research it. Damn, that was half the reason I was going for it in the first place. I could still be first to invention, and the first to research bonus for invention is a great person. Worth trying for. The way that it does that, actually, is the amount of culture you would need for your next great person, it gives you that much all at once. Bang. That's actually how it does that. And as a result of that, there's actually sort of a one-turn delay. But you will get it. Yeah, so you... Whoa, hold on. No. One space, thank you. That's right, the stick drift. I used a different controller last week, and I think I'm going to use the same one this time. Give me just a moment. Technical difficulties left and right tonight. Apologies. Okay, this should be a lot safer. Okie dokie. Yeah, the D-pad on this controller that I'm using now is like... left on it is pretty much completely destroyed because this is the one I earned all of the Pac-Land achievements on. The poor thing, but the sticks are pretty good. A lot better than the other one I was just using. Alrighty. Complete in 4 turns, growth in 5. You should have your walls naturally next turn. Alright. This is, yeah, alright. Not the best, but good enough. Good enough. New Whoa! In literally one turn... Okay, there are 2 ways this could happen. 1, trading with other players. 2, if you get to a certain level where you've left enough older technologies behind, the game just sort of randomly gifts them to you. It's a weird thing. I've actually had that happen for myself. So that's not that unusual to see, but my word is it weird. Especially since it's the Russians that are ahead like that. Not the Greeks. Top 10 cities report. I still have 2nd place and 5th. Detroit does not appear in the top 10 though. Okay, so Valencia now has its walls. Hate to do this, but it looks like I could use some more defense here. Or at least counter-offense. What I need more than anything else right now is a boat, but I'm not sure building it there is all that convenient. There's probably not a throughway down there. Okay, already a great leader here. No barracks here. Yeah, I don't even have bronze working yet, do I? Don't. Huh. Could always build a market here. and that would double the gold production. I could build a courthouse, and that will extend the workable tiles out to where I can get 2 more hills. The production boost there may actually be worth the time. Yeah, I think I've convinced myself that's what I want to do. I am going to need some production here. It's actually tempting to rush by that spy, but I won't. David and Kate. Well, you know what? I've changed my mind. I am going to do that. Let's get a galleon. Galleon active. Best thing about it, 2 moves, she can go directly into the city. Straight from mine. Kidnap a great person. Got it. There was only the one in there. Alright. Let me think about it. Build wonder. Yeah, it's definitely going to be East India Company, no doubt about it. Bang! Done! Because all of my trade, except for that one vendor, is coming from sea tiles, I just boosted my entire economy by 50%. So the 50% more research here and 50% more gold here. Very good, strong stuff. And I give this city yet another building order. And that is going to be galleon. Okay. That ought to help. That was more than a little necessary. More than a little necessary. A temple is definitely going to happen very, very soon, but the boat's a little more important. Oh, here they come. New technology leader. Now the Greeks are ahead. Oh! Another trophy room boost. I now have fortune tellers. I usually skip these, but show you the fortune tellers here. I can steer the camera around. That's enough. Okay, you guys heal. I cannot buy that galleon yet. I cannot rush by those walls. The archer army within is probably not going to survive all of that incoming. What I could do... There's an archer army guarding both of those, isn't there? Or is that two Legion armies? It is, isn't it? Mind you, they are on a hill, and they do have defense that way, and there's only one thing in Valencia right now anyway. Yeah... I think Detroit might be going back to their hands. I think I'm doing much about that. Darn, I can't get any trade out of it either. The city's only size 6. Alright, we're just gonna have to wait. Maybe we'll get lucky and not take losses here? Oh, wow. These guys have a better chance, though, of doing some damage. They're knocking me down to 3. Yeah, here it comes. Yep. And that archer army is going to move in there too.
Welcome.
No! I don't give a crap. Although I should probably build some better... At this point, I think finishing the courthouse might actually get me the unit faster. Yes, sure. I didn't want war with you in the first place. Okay, galleon complete in 3 turns. Yeah, I think I'd rather save my gold, see if I can rush by the courthouse. Oh my word! Holy crap! Well, that's a problem. Let me think about this. Archer army. From one hill to another? Alright, I don't think I have a choice. I have to switch this over to a unit. Form them into an army right here and now. I think it's equal odds either way. Yeah, let's hit them. Really? There we go. Nevo. Alright, they're gonna have to keep working on warriors for now. I am not going to rush by that galleon. I think I might need the money here. I can work that tile again. Get some vendors. Man, this is not going well for me. Huh. You're funny. That is an American... Okay. In second thought, we are gonna rush by that galleon. Hate when I'm stuck building dissient things. There we go. Put that again. Alright, whatever units were on there, they can forget it. Ugh. Let's see.
Welcome, away now. Around here. Huh?
Fight me. No. Ugh. Yes! Nice. I kinda don't care either way.
Saluviamos. Nada.
Public. Okay, yeah, we are going to not do that. We're gonna do that. Okay. Atlantis, you out there? Form army! I think I'd rather defend. Okay. Yeah, even odds each way. That's what I figured. Get him! Yes! Yes! Okay, so every now and then, instead of a unit becoming, you know, elite or getting an upgrade or whatever, it spawns a great general. That unit basically is considered to have a 50% booster present in it. It affects the entire tile. Any unit stacked with it, as long as the Great General lives, everybody present with it gets a bonus. Gets a boost. I tried to say boost and bonus at the same time. Not sure why or how, but there you have it. Ah, that is going to help tremendously. You... No! Ah! Son of a... crap! That's exactly what I did not want to have happen. That's exactly what this galleon was going to do. Ah. My biggest advantage is the Spanish, and I lost it. Not good. Definitely want more units, because I don't want the general to be the one that's automatically attacked. Those horsemen are not an army yet. They're weaker on defense than offense, although they are sitting in a forest. And this is a guerrilla unit, so you know what? What? Come on. I can't believe they actually just damaged me there. Okay, so they heal. There's probably not much to be found. But, well, one thing that I can do is build a couple more, have a fleet, use them for naval support. Not necessarily a bad idea. Alright, for the time being, I'm going to just inch out warriors. That one I'll rush by, because I am a little concerned here. Decided to attack anyway, and failed. The Russian ship. No! Absolutely not! I think I'm ready to turn this around. Okay, Huh. Look at this little, spot here. Maybe I should get another city going. It'd be interesting. Oh, man. I can work that tile again. I would very much like to.
Kauf, we cannot have them.
French in a democracy. And I have spawned my own great person, Edison. He's an inventor, great scientist. I could, yeah, if you settle him, that city produces 50% more research. If you cash him in, he instantly gives you the technology you're currently researching. I almost never do that, but it is a way of getting a first-to-research bonus right quick. What I'm going to do with him is send him over to Madrid. And I will check... the tech planner. That's what it is. Could I still be first to invention? No. No, actually, I cannot be. That's unfortunate. Huh. I almost never do this, but I'm wondering if I should try to build the Great Library. That might actually help me tremendously the way this is going. That is, I might already have the requirement for that. Yeah, I do. Only until another Civ discovers university, but that probably... Huh. Some interesting choices here. I kind of want to see what techs would be available to me after I have invention. What? What does invention lead to? Oh, gunpowder. Gunpowder and steam power. And steam power also requires ironworking, which I don't have. Yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna settle him. I'm going to settle him here. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah, we'll settle him in here. Okay. I'll give us invention next turn. Speed that up by one. Okay, I want to take advantage of a little something here. I'm going to send one of these veteran warriors over to Madrid. It only takes one veteran among a group of 3 units you form an army out of to make the entire army a veteran army. So I'm going to do that. They would not have given me access to gunpowder. I still don't have iron working, and that's a prerequisite. Believe me, I thought of that. Okay, right. Just gonna end turn here. Valencia and Madrid are now the 2nd and 3rd cities. That bodes really well. And I have just reached the industrial era. I am now getting 50% more gold. Oh. That bodes extremely well. Okay, so I have invention. Ironworking will take a single turn. I have been gifted bronze working. I put it off so long, got so far ahead of it, that they just plain gifted it to me. Could be first to religion. The bonus for that is extra culture in each city. May as well just go for monarchy first, though. Printing press has a similar bonus. University, University is probably going to be taken fairly quickly. But, yeah, I think I would rather, feudalism, yeah. I think I would rather grab this. What? You too? No! Are you even anywhere near me? Why should I even give a crap? Okay, form an army. And for the time being, we can now work on a barracks. I will get veterans here. And I will do the same thing here. Barracks plus Great Leader equals instant elites. So I'll have an elite army when I get that third warrior that I will definitely build after the barracks are finished. Okay, you can fortify. Didn't I see a French galleon around here somewhere? No? At any rate, let's just get them next to my capital here. I would like to build settlers here at some point, but that's going to take a short while, I think. I have just enough research points to get iron working in a single turn. I will catch up. I am behind right now, but I will catch up. Okay. Steam power is now available to me. And I have everything that would have led up to... Yeah, and I could still be first to research that. Steam power gives access to much sturdier ships than are otherwise available, and that's particularly effective for me as the Spanish. Couldn't know how to put the fun in fundamentalist. Oh my word, you guys. You guys, though, you guys. Okay. How long would that take to research? 11 turns. I think it might almost be faster to get democracy first. Switch to that, get the research bonus. Is anything else on the way to democracy that I don't have? Yeah, Code of Laws. I may as well just pay for Code of Laws first and then democracy. With the cost sort of stockpiles. That and that... Even if I do switch to a republic for just, like, the construction of one settler, it might be worth it. Better than what I'm in right now. The despotism that everybody starts in does actually have one advantage, but it's such a late game one-shot deal that it almost doesn't matter at all. Later on in the game, there is a wonder of the world, the Manhattan Project. What you get when you build it is a nuke. Just the one and only nuke. A single weapon. It's the only way to get one in the game. Only one can ever exist. If you actually fire the nuke, you have a massive diplomatic penalty with all other players in the game. Unless you're a despotism. Which I think cuts that diplomatic penalty in half. That's it. That's the only advantage of a despotism. Okay, there's probably no more artifacts remaining. I would be genuinely surprised if there were one. I think I'm just going to have you sit and wait for the moment. Do I want to simply let currency happen? Wait a minute, do I already have currency? I do. So it would instantly give me banking. Yeah, let's just wait a couple turns and have that happen. I don't think I'll spend my money just yet. Yeah. Yeah, democracy is just like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Let's see. Yeah, looks like, unfortunately, I'm just clicking through turns for the moment. Ooh! Cute! This one I didn't see coming. Oh, come on, get him! Yes. Nice! Scout or infiltrate? I will take infiltration. There's now a lightning ninja warrior army. Okay, code of laws, cattle is usable, I can build trading posts, which will actually be useful there, and I will gladly switch government. And, pretty sure I want to go to democracy now. But while I am in that republic... Yes. Just got gifted banking. I cannot get the first to research bonus that way, even if I was first to have banking. That's just not how that works. The next economic milestone would be at 500 gold, and it's a great person, is the reward. A great person. Let's see. At this point, do I have any other... No. I feel like every single turn here matters. Oh, I can't even build warriors anymore now, can I? I can't finish that army. Oh! Oh well. Unless... Do you have a... No, you don't have a singleton. Those warriors are doomed to be singletons. Oh well. In that case, I'll just let the barracks get built. Except here... Okay. I want to have that settler finished while I am still in a republic before I get democracy. So to that end, I will go ahead and build those barracks. Settlers will be complete in 4 turns, and population growth is going to be useless until then. Oh, really? I was hoping I could get them in 2. Darn. Well, it'll still matter. I can rush by them next turn. Although, pulling all them into the town will actually give me more trade, won't it? Not enough to get democracy in 3 turns, though. Okay. Yeah, this should all work out. Okay, we have a barracks. Now we can build a proper defensive unit. Although I'm actually feeling like... Okay, once I have democracy researched, I'll be able to build pikemen, which are an even better defensive unit. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to build a spy. As it is, they've already used one against me, so I know they have them. Spies will actually fight each other in combat. If you have a spy in a city and some other spy tries to infiltrate, they'll fight each other. So that will be an extra protection. Help keep my units inside there fortified. You know what? Someone else has already... Someone else has already taken Atlantis. I could actually do a lot with those 5 turns, and I know that you are technologically further behind than anybody else in the game, so okay. I will buy those 5 turns of peace off of you for that tech. I will do that. I'll be in a democracy by the time that's up, so, yeah, get to work. Yes, I'm gonna rush by those settlers right here and now. Go back to gaining food. I think this place is in dire need of some better buildings. Even more dire need of proper defenses, right? But I'm going to wait until I have democracy to do that. Yes, let's have a temple. Let's rebuild that lost temple. Grrr! Spy complete in 3 turns. Yes. Okay. You just defend. You hop on that boat. And you know what? Take those... No, I'm gonna leave them right where they're sitting. Yeah, I think they'll be alright for now. Let me activate this unit. Where was that little island? Right here. Okay. And, what the? No, really. Okay. That'll be the turn. Settlers disembark. Militia disembark. So I have a unit stack allowing me to switch back to the settlers. Get the city right here now. Saragossa. This city will have crap for production, but the trade will be amazing. I am simply going to leave the galleon here, parked on the whale for defensive purposes. Cities should grow fairly quickly. Do I want gold or heck? Yeah. I think I actually want the gold. I do get more out of it. Eventually that market will be cost effective to rush by. I complete in 2 turns? Okay. New technology leader, the Greeks have taken the lead again. I am 4 techs behind them. That's actually not too bad. I've taken the lead for economic victory and cultural victory. Wow, okay. You are nowhere near me. I don't care. Alright. The Ranger Militia will defend the city for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them there. They can hold the fort. Yeah, I'm not even gonna move the boat. I'll get a little extra gold from the tech overage here. Okay, and I will gladly switch to democracy. I will probably stay there the rest of the game. Oh, what to research now? The big question. Still, someone did take steam power, but no one else has university yet. Okay, notice, yeah, a lot has been getting picked up here. Well, I'll try for it. I would want to build that anyway. Okay, Valencia now has a spy. Now that I have the pikemen available, I will build them. I do have the barracks in here, so I'm getting instant elites. Each unit that I build will be an elite. I can choose a different ability for each one, and when I form an army out of them, that one army will have all 3. And I will probably have... No! Whatever! Okay, you can defend there. I'm probably going to have Valencia build 2 pikemen armies. One for themselves and one for Madrid. I did want barracks here, in case I needed to, get some extra defenders or offensive units built here. But for the time being, I'm quite happy to have Madrid work on other buildings. Have them work on buildings as opposed to units, I should say. is going to... This should be okay. This is actually not too bad. It looks terrible, but I should actually be able to make good use of this. How many turns will it take me to get the next milestone? Because I might want to wait for it rather than buy the temple. What am I doing for culture? Great. I'm gonna buy it. Let's see. Market, harbor. I think wonders should be considered. Shakespeare Theater would certainly get me up on culture. Leonardo's workshop is great, but I usually like to wait until I have gunpowder before I go for that. Magna Carta is fantastic. It makes your courthouses generate culture in the same way that temples do. Very, very strong stuff. Trade fair would be nice to have, just not here. Scotland Yard is one of the DLC wonders. Your great people can't be kidnapped by spies if you have that. The Taj Mahal is another DLC one, and that one's fantastic. Every building you build produces +1 culture. Very strong, and Sonkor University is also on DLC. Boosts trade from desert regions until mass media. These are actually all fairly solid options right now. Mind you, they would all take a long time to build. I don't have a lot of production here. Even with the vendor to spare. I almost think I'm better off going courthouse, just getting more research, have more people into the water, more trade. Eventually I'm going to want a university here. Could switch things over. Aqueduct would make the cities grow twice as fast, but I don't like to build those. Reason will hopefully be explained a little later on. Yeah, a lot of the DLC... Some of the DLC stuff is really kind of lame. Some of it is absolutely awesome, and I think it's a crying shame that you can never use them in a multiplayer game. Even if everybody in the game has bought the DLC, you still can't use them. They just don't let you use them at all. Well, the other city could certainly build wonders faster. And there are some wonders I would prefer to have there anyway. Let me quickly see. Yeah, there are no special resources outside. I would be able to get more production. That forest tile will be available, but most of it's just water around here. Yeah, Madrid's sort of stuck being a slow growth. I suppose I could have them build caravans or spies. I've got road into Detroit. I always have use for more money. Yeah, let's build caravans. Do that with them. Can't really think of much else better for them to build at the moment. Okay, the Greeks have switched out of democracy and into fundamentalism, and they've declared war on me! What the devil is going on this game? What the hell? Go screw! Okay, yes. They are immediately available. Yeah, upgrade immediately available. I will choose it. Oh, I will gladly take loyalty. Defense boost. Alright, I will fortify them in Valencia. This actually bodes pretty well. Oh, they're giving me laborers instead of... Huh. That was dumb. I would rather just straight up get the... Second thought, maybe it is better off trying to get the market. Get some production in on it. Sort of a tough call, really. I guess it's a question of whether I want the gold in the short or the long term. Yeah, looks like I'm waiting again. Madrid is now 4th after Athens. Darn. Oh, and now you want him too! Smart Alec. Okay. Ooh, leadership! Plus 100 defense as long as it's not alone. And note that if it's part of an army, it does not count as being alone. Even if an army with leadership is the only unit present, that bonus does still apply. Yes. This unit is going to be extremely hard to take down. That's gonna solve that problem right quick. Okay. And I've got city walls up too. I can't know how much gold it's going to take to rush by until I actually have enough. That's just the way this game works. Unless I, like, look up the formula or something. Okay. So here's where math is useful. This market would be complete in 16 turns, and I would be getting an additional 13 gold per turn because the market just straight up doubles it. So if I do a little multiplication, 13 times 16, that's 130 and 78, so 208. It would cost 276 to rush by. Therefore, it would not be cost efficient for me to rush by the marketplace. However, if I keep checking on it, that might change at some point. If I were to do this, 19 times 23 would be a decidedly larger number, wouldn't it? As a matter of fact, it would be almost 400. So the question I need to ask myself is there another building I would want to build here? Would I want to just get the market over with and just like let's do this? And the answer is yes. Yes, there is. I want to get them started on a bank. Which will redouble the gold the city produces. Redouble it. So I am actually going to go ahead and do that. Being slightly impatient, but I think it's actually my best bet. Do I want to get that? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's get that great person going. Because I keep changing my mind back and forth. I'm only just ahead of the Americans. Really need to get that city caught up. Conquering. March or medic? Normally you can't give the heal command to a unit that's in enemy territory. With the medic ability, that fixes that. I think it actually fixes it for all units stacked with it, too. But I will give it March instead, I think. Okay. Form that army! I don't think I need to worry about losing Valencia anytime soon. Caravan ready in 2 turns, and I still think that's the best thing for you to build. I'm gonna keep building it. What? Okay. Still chugging along here. Yes. I was first to university! Yes! You can't see it, but I have my arms up in victory. Here, let me, Yes! There we go. Okay. Whew. Alright. So, A, I know that nobody else is packing universities, and B, I just got an extra research point in each city. May not sound like much, but it adds up. The research buildings, library, university will affect that. Great people will affect that. So, I think that's actually working out to like 5 additional research points I'm getting a turn. Ah, Snapdragon, good to see you here. Yeah, research leader in this game in particular, with the all the first to research bonuses, is particularly helpful, I find. Ooh, but what to research next? Nothing is going to be a first at this point. Steam power in this game is sort of the halfway point bottleneck. It just seems like so much other techs require it. It's this entire tier is sort of approached when you get to steam power. And if you can be first to railroad and then mass production, or perhaps even better, industrialization in the corporation, there's some very strong effects there. I am definitely going to be ignoring monarchy, feudalism, and at this point, religion and metallurgy for as long as I can. And I'm going to head this way and hope that few others are. No! Go away! You're bluffing. I know you're bluffing. Just shut up and leave me alone. Yeah! I hate it when the AI just keeps doing that. So obnoxious. Okay. Once that caravan is complete, I'm going to be having Madrid work on a university. Actually, it's tempting to switch them over right now, but I won't. The Russians have declared war on the French. I approve of this. That sounds like fun. Alright, so I now have a caravan. I'm going to build a university. I'm probably going to want to buy it as soon as I can to redouble the research in the city. I should note that even if I have a city set to collecting gold, like 2 of my 3 cities do, that research point that the first to research bonus gives you, you do still get that. You do still generate that. If I were to switch this over, you'd see it's 25. I'm getting 4 from vendors. That's a total of 16, plus 8 from being in a democracy makes 24. So yeah, I am getting that one. But I do still get that one, even if I switch over to gold instead. Here I'm getting 54 gold and 1 research point from this city. I have done the math on that before. You do in fact get it. Okay. You are bluffing. You haven't come after me yet. I don't care. Alright. Leadership again. Yes. Fantastic. Alright, you fortify. Route to city. This will actually give me advanced knowledge of how much gold I will get, getting them to whatever cities are accessible. I would need a ship in order to get to Buffalo, apparently. As you can see, there's some jackpots out there, but those are all particularly far away. I would really have to work on them. Buffalo is not bad, and my ship is kind of right here. So, I think I'll make that one happen. So, you guys just wait for the moment. That will actually be a good chunk of gold to get. Okay, yet more gold coming from that city. Great. I will have a great person next turn. Come on, great builder. French out of democracy. Oh, there's an ironclad. All right. Great person appears. Oh, the Americans. They might actually attack me, but I'm okay with that now. Yep, they did. King's Own. Medic our loyalty. Yes. Fortify them. That is a French cruiser. Hopefully, they won't try to sink this ship on me. Probably should have had the caravan wait a turn. Just in case. University in 26. Last pikeman in 2. Okay. Uh-oh. I got Alexander Graham Bell. No! You jerk. Great scientist. I already have one in this city. And I don't really have any other science cities to go. Steam power, I know I cannot be first to research. I know this. I think what I would rather do is finish getting steam power and then pop the scientist to immediately get whatever that might lead to behind it. Especially if there's something with a first to research bonus out on that. So I'm going to have them wait. And, suddenly, I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to get this galleon past this American cruiser. That's not good. Not good at all. I could rush by that bank, but I'm actually a little concerned about, there being a military unit on one of those nearby ships. To come after the city here. That would be most of my gold, but that would be an additional 80 per turn. Okay, the next economic milestone that you'd see I would get at 1,000. That is a free granary installed in each of my cities. Just bang, hello, have a granary. Not really going to matter for any of my cities unless I had a courthouse in Madrid, and then I'd have one. But it is a thing. It's only applied to cities that you have at the time that you build it. Yeah, this is I could have that ship simply go this way, try to skirt around. Could have it just try to go in some entirely different direction. Yeah, I think I better play it safe. Yeah, this galleon is probably not even going to make it back to that city down there. I can't buy that university yet. Certainly want to. Yeah, I think I want to wait before I spend all that money. It came after my ship. And it's got another one. got a lot of little ones roaming around. Okay. Engineer! Yes! Okay. They just got the perfect defense trio. They will defend Valencia. Alright, let's just cash them in. 125 is not bad at all. They got 45 out of it. That was well worth the time to produce them. Okay, the other pikeman army, yeah, there we are, the one with March. They are going into Madrid. They will defend the capital. It's tempting to have them produce another pikeman army and try to get it to Saragossa. I don't think that's actually going to succeed, though. I think it's time I did some building here. Like a... no, a courthouse. Courthouse needs to happen here first. Tempting to rush by it. I will wait a turn on that because I'm about to hit a milestone. About to hit a milestone. Okay. I am not giving them banking. They can go to hell. I sorta don't care. I think, however, one thing I will do... Alright, so there's a pikeman in here now. And I'm going to put barracks in as the next thing to possibly work on. The city's not completely empty. Yeah, it's... I like to go unit, barracks, unit, unit, because there's a steady progression of what will defend the city. You'll have the standard unit, and then after the barracks, you'll be building a veteran unit. And then lastly, you'll be able, after the third unit, to form an army. That's just kind of what I do. You know what? I don't think I care about that milestone. Let's open this up here. Okay. I need to get the production up in this city big time, so... let's do that. Market, harbor, trading post will be useful when it gets larger. At least slightly, anyway. Market would be huge, actually, but I feel as though maybe I should start one of these guys? Oxford University is now available. That gives you a technology that you don't have all the prerequisites for yet. That's actually a fun one to buy, and I would get that in 10 turns. I have the feeling I wouldn't finish the Great Library in time. I could try for the Magna Carta, and get more culture out of this. Yeah, the trade fair will double gold production in this city, and that will be huge. That would be enormous, actually, and I would very much want to have that, but I don't even have a market in here yet. Great Library in Civrev is actually fairly decent. It only takes 2 of the 4 opponents to have a tech before you get gifted it. My problem is that I'm pretty sure the other players are very close to getting University. I'm not sure I'm going to finish it in time. I think I would rather try for Oxford University. See what it gives me. It has the tendency to give me advanced flight, for whatever reason. So I'll have access to bombers. Which is totally a thing. Alright, that seems to be the ideal setup here. Americans going to Republic. Alright. And they just cashed in a great person to get 200 gold right off the bat. Looks like he's gonna try to blockade me. No! Go away! You silly... I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. What the... Oh, because there's ships roaming around. I'm getting vendors instead, I guess. They're blockading the fish. I will rush by those barracks and set them to pikemen. I'm gonna have a whole pikeman army here before long. Leonardo's workshop. All their old obsolete units get replaced with whatever's current. The horseman army, is that the best you have? Whatever! All these wars on paper they keep lodging against me. They keep saying, yeah, we're at war. They never actually do anything. Oh, that's actually going to reduce my production, isn't it? Well, you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. Get more gold instead. Oh. They're blockading the whale. Push by the pikemen. Okay. Still hasn't made a fleet out of them yet. I am slightly concerned about you, but 4 turns is not going to be enough for me to do anything about whatever you have in mind, so forget that. Okay, I now have a full pikeman army going here. How about walls? They can't just walk in. Being awfully pesky tonight. Quite the tech overage here. It is what it is. Well, that's a French cruiser. Ah, and I can now use that coal resource sitting on that hill right outside my city there. That works too. Okay, I need to check the tech planner here because there's some very strong options. Yes! Industrialization has not been taken yet. I am definitely going for that, and I am going to get it right here, right now. Yes. So, I can now construct factories which double the production in a city. I have access to the Statue of Liberty DLC wonder, which adds 2 population to every city. Bang. Just like that. And most importantly, the first to research bonus for industrialization is plus 5 gold in each city. That is huge. That adds up quite nicely. So I now need to pick something new to research. And although I have no intentions of switching to it or really using the tech for just about anything else, as awesome as the corporation is, and I will typically, go for that in very short order, I would actually like to grab communism first. The first to research bonus for communism is that the production cost of factories is reduced by 1/3. Factories are usually extremely expensive buildings. This makes them much more efficient. It is well worth trying to get communism first. Well worth it. So I am going to do exactly that, and then I am going to go for the corporation. Try to be first to that. Yes, that one hill is giving me an extra 3 production. This is good. This is very good. Oh man, those walls so expensive. Worth it. I love it when you build city walls on such a tiny little city. You get these cute little walls just barely circling around. Alright, you guys can now go back to working on the bank.
Oh no.
Still want university here first and foremost. Yeah, you can keep chunking away. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? Keep chunking away at Oxford University. I'm fine with this. I'm catching up technologically. And I am actually leading both economy and culture. This bodes pretty well. Who's winning? Yes, look at that. I'm the Russians are still ahead by 2 techs, but I kind of caught up there. This is boding well. 6 turns. Still can't buy that university, and now its production is slowed even further. Okay. Looks like I've got a great person coming next turn, too. The banker! Yes. Monarchy. There was another one out there? Holy crap. Thanks. Wilbur Wright. Okay. No. Absolutely not. Even if you had massive armies right outside my door, no. Okay, I need to think about that. I obviously am getting gold production in this city now. Even if I don't do that, I am still getting that 5 gold a turn. Mind you, it would be quite a few turns before I got 200 out of it. Oh, man. The problem here... I would want that guy... here. The thing is, I don't know how I'm gonna get him there. I could try to build boats, I suppose. I could wait that long. Build a fleet of ironclads and get it there. It might even be worth trying to do that. Yeah, it's not worth settling him or cashing him in at this time. He might actually be worth more gold if I waited to cash him in. As I think that amount does actually go up over time. Either way, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to stop production of the university to do that, though. We're just going to have to be patient on this one. No! Fight me! You have 2 separate horseman units there, and I have a guerrilla warrior army. Do it. I want my production back, you jerks. Yeah, I think I'm willing to do this too. No, really, you can hit the guy. Thank you. Back in there. They will heal back up over time. This city I don't think I want to screw around, though. All I have are lone warriors anyway. Oxford University will be ready in 4. Finally! Done deal. Alright, now we're getting some research points again.
Who?
Yeah, cruisers, please. My cruisers are stronger than others' cruisers. I have that naval combat bonus. Oh, the French have built the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I actually forget what that one does. New technology leader. Napoleon. Weird. No! What is wrong with you? Absolutely not. 3 turns for Oxford University. Yeah. Oh. Nice. I am going to just buy the boat. And I want another one. Keep at it. 10.5 to 6. Yeah. Oh, come on! You bastards! Ugh. Oxford University in 2 turns. Man. Just keep camping the... Alright. Fine. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Get some research points again. More cruisers. They are essential here. Absolutely essential. Despotism, huh? Alright, so we've got the Russians and the Americans in a republic, the French and I in a democracy, and the Greeks in a fundamentalism. That's what those icons represent. At this point, I'm going to try to stockpile the cruisers. For University next turn. I have to wait and see what that is. See what it gives me before I go on break. Let's see. Oh crap, a catapult. It's just the one. Okay. Yep, they gave me advanced flight, alright. As they usually do. Okay. The factory would take 13 turns to finish. Absolutely not. Communism will take decidedly fewer than 13 turns, so go ahead and start work on that factory. You go right ahead. And yes, they do give me the first 2 research bonus. For when Oxford University gives me the tech. So yeah, I just got an instant free bomber. First things first, let's rush by that cruiser. And I can now have them also start picking away at the factory. Let's get a cruiser fleet. Triple strength. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Now, there's something that I actually haven't mentioned yet in this game. Frozen Bean. Welcome, good to see you here. Yes, and I am indeed playing it on the 360. Cruiser, I barely... Oh, jeez. Thank you, Skippy. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet in this game, units that are vehicular in nature always automatically heal after battle. They are never injured between battles. If I mean, either they die or they're fully intact again. This includes catapults. That's actually one of their greatest early advantages. And of course, any like planes, ships, or perhaps most notably tanks. Yeah, they don't need to heal. Very strong stuff. So yeah, probably the best thing I can do with this bomber is simply overrun this tile here. Get them off my land. I should be able to choose them again, yeah. No, I guess bombers are indeed one shot only. Alright, but that's okay, because these guys are at full health again. There we go. And, yeah, they can even move back in. When a unit becomes elite... yeah, good stuff. Okay, that's squared away. And they've acted already this turn. I'll be able to get rid of them next turn. They're both working on factories. Obviously, there's no point in building a factory here. Absolutely none. The Zulu are great. I love the Zulu. It's fantastic winning the game by economic victory before like anyone else has gone halfway up the tech tree. They are great fun. I got very good with them at one point. But then people kind of got used to me playing them and figured out how to deal with them. Alright, communism coming very soon. What? Really? Yes. Glad I built those defenses down there. Holy crap. He actually went for it. Ah, yeah, no. Oh. Ah. Contortionists. Beanie and Jammy! Hello, Jammy. Good to see you here. They are what they are. I don't necessarily find them attractive or disturbing. They're just sort of curious. They're a thing. Anyway, moving right along. Oh wow, I did get things started late due to the technical issues there. I can go a little bit longer before I go on break, sure. Oops. It wasn't showing on the screen for long there, but I had naval support that battle. The bomber doesn't even need to drop bombs. It's just like, no, I guess not. All right. Hi. Yep. Like I said, full recovery. Run from the magical flying machine! Yes, indeed. Okay, they're working on a factory. They are working on a factory. I think the bomber is actually going to try to do something about that tile in a moment. Although, one thing I could do here, or here for that matter, I could try to build more bombers. Make it into a bomber wing, but for now I think I'm fine with it being a singleton. Looks like next turn I'll be able to get that explorer down here, and I'm decidedly less concerned about keeping this city intact. As a matter of fact, I think I might want to save up the 720 gold and buy that bank. Especially once I get the Great Explorer there, it should totally be worth it. Okay. Paris, still number 1. I have reached the modern era! I now get an additional +1 production from Hills. I will indeed save the game now. Let me give my cities a once. Ah! Communism. Was I first? Of course I was. The AI never prioritizes this. Much cheaper factories. I will stick with democracy. Thank you very much. What happens under a communism is that you get a whopping 50% production boost. Massive. Absolutely massive. However, the temples and the cathedrals stop producing culture. Which is more than a little risky unless you've got city walls everywhere.
Hooey.
That is not the approach I need to take. I already know what I want here. It's the corporation, but I want to check the tech planner anyway. Yeah, I can still be first to the corporation. Hands down what I want. If I could have been first to railroad, I might have grabbed that. But since that's not the case, easy to make this choice. Absolutely not. You can forget it. I am going to now get that Great Explorer on here. Get that unit back in town. Let's actually drop some bombs. Okay, let's get back to working that tile, please. Okay, and you guys can... oh, wow. Almost got there in one. They moved onto the boats that turn, so they'll have to wait a turn to move off of them. Factory complete in 5 turns! Nice with all that production boost. Oh yeah, look at this. There's that dye up there that I can use now. Get even more gold out of this. I'm getting 223 gold a turn. This is really shaping up quite well. I'll be able to get that whale tile accessed again shortly. Alright, so for the moment, I am going to get up, stretch my legs, take a brief break. I could use a quick snack and definitely some beverage reloading. So, should be between, I don't know, maybe like 7 to 10 minutes, around there. I will play some music for you, and I will see you in a bit. It's up here, and...